Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to your mid-April 2024 general tarot reading. It's Raina here. Full disclosure, I picked up the deck upside down, and when I was laying out the cards, 3 in a row were reversed. So I looked at the bottom of the deck, and sure enough, it was upside down. So that is user error, and that I created a rule where I start over again, making sure that I do read reverse cards, but not when they're all upside down. That's called user error. There is such a thing as user error. So, yep, I'm not gonna go there. See, I got Son of Pentacles, which is Knight of... Hey, that's your card. So that was reversed. Wow, I'm getting a lot of reversed. Probably because we're having a Mercury retrograde. I'll pick an additional card. What the heck? Seven of Swords can be sketched out after all. Okay. Alrighty. The heart of the matter is the Son of Swords, which is the Page of Swords in other decks. That looks like an owl, doesn't it? I'm not quite sure, but I guess it's an owl. Now, you know the owl is very observant. And this is a card that is called the spy card, or I don't think I coined that phrase. But it can be a card of something maybe capturing your attention that makes you want to investigate a little bit what is going on. So give you an example. Let's say you met someone recently, and you may just naturally have trust issues. But I was going to say, especially if you're a Taurus and you have the moon in Scorpio, then we know that. Or Scorpio rising or something. But this idea of like, okay, does this person really check out? But on the job, it can be that something is not passing the smell test, or there's just something that is not quite right. But interestingly, in the past position, you have the Chariot card, which is actually quite positive. It can be like some sort of victory. In other words, like if it was work related, you might have gotten some kind of good situation. It's also connected to the sign of Cancer. So if this is a person that you've met and you're not quite sure if they're on the up and up, the Page of Swords can be you really scrutinizing this. The higher message is connected to the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So that would be someone, sometimes this can be a male who is unreliable, who is a slacker. So if you are a Taurus who is an employer, you may have hired someone recently, and you're trying to see if they are really, good at what they do, or they're reputable, they're, honorable. Well, it would be, rather than reputable, I would say more like, that they have a good work ethic, because this reversed card, it might be that you've gotten burned before by people who are very, who are slackers, because the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position is connected to you, Taurus, and you are known, maybe because you're a fixed earth sign, of being very consistent and being very work-oriented. And so this would be the opposite of that, being reversed. Also, just a male in general. The knights can be younger males, but I feel like it can also speak to immaturity. If it's a man maybe over the age of 40 who is like this, who is, unreliable as a human being, but as a worker also. What crosses you is the Three of Wands. So this is like about playing small, I feel, and not really kind of advancing. So in personal relationships, it may be the person that has gotten into a kind of a rut or uh, a holding pattern of getting involved with relationships that are not quite, that aren't really viable, that aren't really going to lead to anything. Because the person is not somebody you can count on, is not somebody who you can um, have as a helpmate, as a partner. You know, this person is more likely to be somebody that you would probably be having to support or to um, do for them, because pentacles can relate to anything practical, like not just money, but just everything that has to do with being grounded. So this might be like an ungrounded person, but you may just, as a Taurus person, um, the familiar to you may be more comfortable than the unfamiliar, even if the unfamiliar is, even if the familiar is painful. Because the Three of Wands would be like kind of getting out of that. I could see it as being adventurous and getting out of that comfort zone, maybe. What's coming in, okay, this was reversed too, is the Four of Wands, but I'm reading it in the reverse position. This particular deck, I really love this deck. It's called The Wild Unknown, but one slight criticism I would have is with the minor arcana. Some of them are very, not very like connected to what we would automatically see as this one is, the Seven of Swords is, but a lot of them, they don't really kind of go along with any particular meaning. So you have to really know what those cards mean. And plus it's hard to read the Roman numerals sometimes, Sometimes I get them confused. I transpose the numbers. Or wait, let me double check this. Make sure it's not the Six of Wands. No, it's the Four of Wands. Four of Wands reversed. In the upright position, the Four of Wands is a card of like a happy home environment and a new home. And you may feel like your domestic side of life is up in the air for some reason. Actually, again, we're in the Mercury retrograde, so there might be some situations that all people are dealing with that feel like they're not quite solidified, or that they have been kind of thrown up in the air for whatever reason. And it's interesting because the Chariot is connected to sign of Cancer, which is the ruler of the fourth house. And the fact that this is number 4, I think, is connected to that, because that's the number of Saturn and stability and foundation. So something is not feeling that way to you, but I would say especially the atmosphere in your home. Again, it could be because you feel like someone is, this could be even like a partner who's cheating. And not that they really are, but you're sensing something is up. Well, this was the outcome card, the Seven of Swords, and this can indicate sketched out behavior, including cheating. See the facts. It's kind of acting sketched out there. It can even be theft. So if a person has, maybe they threw a party, a tourist person, and all of a sudden you're missing a piece of jewelry or something, and you're like asking everyone, and the person, everybody's saying, I didn't do it, or I have no idea, but who knows, maybe somebody that you trust did something like that. And it really is about you coming to terms with that. Or a partner who is, saying they're one place and they're another place. The outcome, this is a perfect example. This is the Ten of Wands, and it's a very hard card to even think about interpreting. It looks like this scary dark forest. In the upright position, the Ten of Wands can be that you're taking too much on. Maybe you're even being codependent and trying to take responsibility for somebody else's messes. Maybe that Knight of Pentacles in reverse person is the person that you're committed to, who is just creating a lot of problems for you. And they're not really doing for themselves anything. So if you continue to bail them out, you're just enabling bad behavior. You may have good intentions, but the end result is not going to help them, and it certainly isn't going to make your life any easier either. So these are things that you may have to contend with during this time. Oh, you know what's going on too, Taurus, is that on the 23rd, when you have that full moon in Scorpio, that's your opposite sign. So that's going to be in your house of relationships. So that may really bring relationship issues up to the forefront. And maybe some secrets will be revealed. But I'll be back to talk about the end of the month. And you can also consult my horoscope readings for each sign. I've already posted those on YouTube. And I just want to let you know that if you would like a private reading, the link is below. Thanks for watching, Taurus. Take care. Bye.